Over 30 years. That's how long the National Capital Barbecue Battle has been around. This is a fixture in Washington, D.C. You can expect thousands of people to show up to find out what's the best barbecues in D.C. And we have people that come from all over the D.C. metropolitan area. This is a major, significant event. And my job here is to give you a full, complete, and comprehensive tour so you know exactly what to expect. And there's so much to see and do, so stay tuned. Let's first talk about the location. It's going to be very easy to find. It's right in front of the Capitol building off to the side on Pennsylvania Avenue. And if you were thinking that it's a free event, you'll be mistaken. Expect to pay anywhere from $15 to $20 to get inside. Now, once you're inside, this is what you're going to see. There are thousands, that's right, thousands upon thousands of people all around the DC metropolitan area who come here in order to sample and try some of the best barbecues you will find within the United States. When you first enter, this is what you'll see. You'll see thousands upon thousands of people from all over the DC metropolitan area and other parts of the country. And there's at least 100 vendors that'll give you free merchandise. And there's, I wouldn't say, if I had to guess, I would say there's probably 200 vendors that are either selling or offering you food. And if you're not exactly sure what it is, then they'll explain it to you. A lot of the food here is not necessarily traditional food. What I mean by that is it's a new recipe. They're trying something out. So oftentimes they want your feedback. You know, they'll ask you to, here's a sample, tell me what you think, go to this website, leave feedback. And in exchange, they just want to give you the food for free. At the very least, they hope you try it and go to the grocery store and see it and pick it up and buy it. You may recall earlier I said it was about $15 to $20 to get inside. Well, the big question is, do you get your money's worth? And the answer to that is a big yes. There are plenty of places for you to sit, eat, and enjoy the food, but there is tons of food. The biggest mistake you can make in coming here is coming here on an empty stomach. You will get more free food than you can manage. You'll get several times meals over. But if you're one of these people who want to pay, you're absolutely welcome to pay. This is a sample area where you pay $10 to $15 and you can get in and get a couple samples. As you can see, there's not a lot of people in this section, but most of the food that you see here on the video is absolutely free. These people are in love with their food and they just want you to sample and try it. They'll give you a little piece of this, a little piece of that, and before you know it, you have a full meal. So these chefs really take a lot of pride in their food. So if you want some of the best barbecue in the DC metro area, and they'll tell you some of the best barbecue in the world, you're gonna be in the right spot. The chefs and cook who prepare this stuff are literally in love with their food. They want nothing more for you to try and say, wow, this is really good. This is what they live for. The food here is not awfully expensive. You can get a wide assortment. So if you're not a barbecue lover, there's lots of sides and fixings that you can have, and it's just not all barbecue. In fact, I would say that most of the food here is not barbecue at all. It's very meat centered, but if you wanted a vegetarian diet, there are food trucks here as well. You're gonna find every type of food that's gonna fit your palate. We are not even halfway through the video, but if you're watching this far, then you'll likely like my channel. So the best way you can help and support me is to like and subscribe. And for those who are not familiar with my channel, I specialize in fun and interesting things for individuals and families to do who visit or live in the DC metro area. So please check out my channel for other great ideas. This gentleman right here had one of the best barbecues that I ever had while I was here. He gave me a free sample and I bought a meal. It was that good. But as you can see, he just wants you to taste his barbecue and enjoy. A lot of these chefs and cooks, they are award winners. So you're not gonna be disappointed on the quality and variety of food that you'll find here. In the next few images, you're going to see a lot of people with identical bags. And it's not because they came off the same tour bus. It's because when you first get in there, if you get in early enough, they give you a bag because they know that you're going to get so much food that there's no way you're going to be able to walk out with it in your purse or carry it out in hand. So I recommend you bring your own bag because sometimes they run out, and you'll get so many offerings of drinks and different chips and a whole bunch of snacks that you're not going to be able to do it. So definitely bring your own bag. The vast majority of folks you'll see here are going to be adults. However, it is billed as a family event, and I saw lots of kids here, and there are lots of games for you to play. And these are free games. So it's a fun way for the family to go out and just have good family fun and play games, eat great food, and just enjoy yourself. There are also live performances, and these folks are varying degree of talent. And some attract quite a large crowd. It's not just a eating festival, it's also a musical festival. And we're right now towards the very back of the event, and you can see this performer attracts a large crowd. So if you want to catch your favorite artist or type of music, I strongly recommend you visit the website ahead of time and find out when they're playing, because then you can show up and enjoy a free concert along with some great food. For those of you who want more than just barbecue, there is venues that you can buy alcohol. And because it's billed as a family event, they kind of section it off a little bit, little drinking areas where you can go and have wine or beer or whatever your fancy is. But there are also alcoholic venues if you want to get your buzz on, along with having some fun, eating some great food. And again, a kid-friendly family event. So definitely bring your kids and families, because I think they will have a wonderful time. In addition to there being games and great music and food, there's entertainment for you. This right here was a dirt bike challenge that was put on by Monster. In addition to it just being a beautiful day when I was there, I felt awfully safe because Metropolitan Police were around, and you're in the middle of the nation's capital, so there's nothing to be concerned about. My big pro tip to you is this: do not get here late. Oftentimes, if you look at this line right here, you'll see a lot of vendors have already left. This is towards the end of the day. So if you get here too late, you're going to get food that either nobody really likes, or they just had too much of. But if you want to get a full, rich variety of the types of food that they had here, definitely don't get here towards the end of the event. Overall, I had a great time. I think you will too. It's a great value for the money, a good family event, and this is one of DC's best events.